Hello OrbisX family. Today we are going to show you how to add photo uploads to your booking form. So you're going to want to head over to admin and go to booking form settings. And this is the page that's on the screen now, but I'll reload to show you. So this is your booking form page that has all your settings, your packages, everything like that relating to your booking form. And there is a section, we'll scroll down here. So customer vehicle photo settings, as you can see here, this is where you can select different options that will help your photo uploads appear on your form if you want them on your form. So the first thing you're going to see is number of upload fields, and you can choose the number of fields that you want to offer the customer. Right now it's set to 3. I'll show you what that looks like, and then I can change it and show you the changes as well. Then you can choose the vehicles that you want it to show up for. So up here, we have the vehicle types that we service, and then we have the default names, then you can change those to whatever you want. So in there, you're going to have now a list for the photo section, which ones you want to ask for photos, because you might not need photos for everything. So let's say commercial vehicles, you don't need photos, you don't have to check that off. So in this case, I'm going to check off passenger vehicles, motorcycles and ATVs, RVs and campers, and boats. And I'll leave it at those, and then planes and commercial vehicles, we'll just assume we don't need. Then the next thing we have is the vehicles, photos, heading. So this is where it defaults to upload some photos of your vehicle, but you can change this to anything, and then you can also provide some text to help explain to the customer why you want the photos. So in this case, these photos can help us to determine an accurate quote for your appointment, and there's little help bubbles here that'll tell you where these appear and what they are, but then you can always save it and you'll be able to see it on the screen. So I'm just going to save my changes for now. So we'll save our changes, and then we'll scroll down, and here we have the vehicles that we had selected. Then we have our 3 photo uploads, and then we have some text that we want to appear for the photo section. Now, what does this look like? So let's go to preview. Now we're going to preview our form. Here we have our vehicle types. So if I choose something like passenger vehicles, for example, it's now going to show you, what is the vehicle. They choose the vehicle, but then it's going to show upload some photos of your vehicle, and then here's the little text blurb that we put in to, these photos help us determine a quote, blah, blah, blah. And then we have the 3 fields for them to select their photos. So they can drag and drop, or they can click and then add a file manually. And if they're on their phone, they can also click, and then it'll prompt them to take a picture of their vehicle, and it'll add it in the field there. Now, it shows 3 of them because that's what we chose. So if we go back to edit our form settings, and then we go here, I'll show you. So let's say we turn this up to 5, for example. And there we go. Now we can preview the form again. This time, selecting passenger vehicles, we're going to see 5 photo uploads. So now the customer can upload 5 of them. And so you can choose just 1 file upload, or you can choose 0 file uploads. And remember, we also said we only want this for certain vehicles. So motorcycles, yes. RVs and campers, yes. Planes, no. We didn't want it for planes, remember? And then boats, we said yes, but commercial vehicles, we said no. So it will limit based on the particular vehicles that you choose, and that way it gives you more control over how things display on your form, which ultimately allows you to collect the information you need for your bookings. So that's a great feature there. Now, if you don't want these to show up at all you have to do is simply unselect all the vehicles, and then it won't show up for any vehicles selected. So we will once again save this, and we will scroll down, and you can see now there's nothing selected. So then if I go back to preview the form, now when I click on passenger vehicles, motorcycles, RVs, planes, boats, commercial vehicles, no matter what I click on, there are no photo uploads requested because we've unchecked all the vehicle types. So that's essentially how you can enable the photo upload section on your booking form so that customers can submit photos that might help you determine, how messy a vehicle is or something like that. So that's a good, piece of text you can put in there to explain to the customer why you need the photos and why they're so important for your booking process. All right, happy booking.